A Superior restaurant is making the NFL draft even more delicious. We caught up with Ben from Eddie's before he went to Green Bay. Eddie's world famous ribs are about to become potentially even more famous. Ben, where are you guys headed?
So we're headed down to be part of the NFL draft. They're doing a taste of the draft, and they got the idea, since Wisconsin being a very small market, what is Wisconsin known for? And supper clubs was their big thing. So last October, I actually got an email. I thought it was spam, because when somebody emails you about the draft, NFL draft, you're like, we're not. And after a few emails back and forth, we met on a Teams meeting on the next Monday. And it's actually real. They want us to be part of it, and they picked us and 19 other supper clubs. And you know, that from the first meeting, I said I wanted our ribs to be part of it.
Yeah. So. Oh, that is so cool. So what makes these ribs so good, so world famous?
Well, I think I don't know exactly how long they've used it, but I'm told, 40s, 50s, 60s. We really haven't changed the recipe. And I think just more of that cooking low and slow. I kind of tell people it doesn't have to be complicated to cook them. But yeah, the fall off the bone, I get it. They're not a Kansas City style, but you hardly need a knife. I think to...
As I grab one. Oh, yeah, I really didn't need it there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, amazing. So do you have regulars that people come in for these?
Oh yeah.
This is why they're coming.
Yes. Yep.
So tell me a little bit. I know you guys have been here, almost 3 years now. Tell me just about the history of this place and why you wanted to take it over.
Yeah, we took over August of 22. But this room that we're in, so our dining room, was actually built as early or late of 1889 is kind of what we've seen. And then the bar side was put on in 61. So people that think of Eddie's, really since 61. All of our decor is kind of the history of Eddie's, blueprints, deeds, the original Eddie's when they changed the name to Eddie's in the late 40s, 50s. We have his dog tag that I found when we renovated our bar. So that was kind of one of the cool finds. But yeah, Eddie's has been around and been some kind of cafe restaurant since the late 1800s.
I'm having a hard time focusing on what you're saying because these are so good. Oh my gosh.
It's definitely been a while since we got to have them. I don't really, get them as much, but.
So what does it mean to you as a small business owner that, the NFL is doing this, where they're inviting you guys down to, meet the folks who will be at this event and be a part of it?
It stems from a bigger taste of the NFL. So they've been doing it for more than 20 Super Bowls. And when you think of the Super Bowl, you think of like McDonald's and Coke, big brands. So 20 some years ago, they wanted to do something for the little guy. And so every Super Bowl, the day before the Super Bowl, they put on something like they're doing now, and it's only for small. They've never done it with a draft, and they got the idea with, again, Green Bay being the smallest market team. Well, why don't we do something like this, see if it takes off? And she said within a few weeks, they're like, this is gonna be big. So it'll be over 900 people is what they're saying will attend. And tickets are $800 a piece. But all the proceeds go to Gen Youth, which wherever the Super Bowl was, or now the draft, the state, that money goes to help fight hunger for children in school. So it's a very good, nonprofit event. So we're definitely happy to be a part of it.
That's amazing. And seriously, it did just fall off the bone. So I'm going in with a fork now, but
these are pretty darn good. Kind of forget.
You're around them every day. It's probably easy to forget.
Oh yeah.
So people can come have these here if they're not going to pay $800 and go to Green Bay for the draft.
I definitely don't blame anybody if we don't see you down there. But yeah, we're open now 7 days a week. 4 to 9.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for letting me get in on this. So fun, and I hope you have a blast down in Green Bay.
Yeah, it should be fun. I think we'll be able to meet, some bigger known people and come back with me some signatures. Yeah, that football there was going down to Green Bay with him, hoping to come back with a few autographs on it.